And I think Hans can now take the microphone.
Okay, is there a microphone?
Does he have a microphone?
No. Hi. Good evening, kawan-kawan. Terima kasih kerana sudi datang hari ini. Saya tahu banyak Dato' Yasmin dah cakap banyak benda yang press conference yang ada hari ini. So I thank you all for attending. Some are very familiar to my career and some are new in the industry. So I thank all of you all for coming today. Thank you, Dato' Yasmin, for introducing us on. We saw no one else to MC this except you, because you know everything about our personal lives and our careers and so on. So thank you. Minta maaf, saya cuba cakap bahasa Inggeris ni sebab maaf, Gabby dia tak berapa faham bahasa Malaysia. Although she's Malaysian, but dia faham tapi nak cakap tak berapa.
I must tell you, this is something quite unusual. Dato' Hans is actually very nervous.
Yes, very nervous. Hari ni agak nervous sebab selalunya seperti Dato' Yasmin cakap, saya selalu bercakap tentang redaksi saya ataupun show kami atau filem atau watak ke apa. Hari ni berbeza sikit. Saya di sini untuk mengumumkan kepada semua that we're announcing that on the 29th of July 2017, Gabriella and myself will be married here in the Majestic Hotel. Of course, kita will have the church service pada pukul 10 di St. John's Cathedral. Dan pada malam tu ada semua kawan-kawan semua akan dijemput ke Majestic Hotel untuk majlis the function itself. Sebenarnya saya buat press conference ni sebab saya dulu selalu wartawan always tanya why about my personal life, and I've always avoided, as you all know, and I'm honest and I'm being honest that I've always said that I've avoided the question ataupun saya cuba kiri kanan untuk menipu ke apa pun, menipu tapi tak jawab soalan-soalan anda. Sebab I always feel that my personal life has always been very private, dan hari ini untuk pertama kali saya nak kenalkan tunang saya. Oh my god. Tunang saya. And this is the first time I'm sharing my personal life with you all openly. It's a bit nerve-wracking, agak panik sikit sebab saya tak tahu pun nak cakap pasal apa sebenarnya. So I thank you all for giving me the space the last 1 year for give me time to focus on my personal life rather than my career. Sebab as you know, I've always worked. You only know me as a workaholic, and this is the first time I'm actually, as I said, sharing my life with all of you all. So thank you for coming. I'll pass the mic to Gabby to 1 or 2 words if you'd like to say something, and then we will answer all your questions. I hope you are ready, because we will hopefully answer everything that you have to ask us. Okay?
Hello, good afternoon, and thank you for coming down. I'm not very good at public speaking like Hans, but really thank you for coming, for supporting him, and for being with us today. Thank you.
Okay, now shall we
So, Gabriella, or lebih dikenali sebagai Gabby, okay, is a former Miss Malaysia Tourism International. So she's an international beauty queen. So kalau Hans memilih, memang memilih yang terbaik. Dan Gabby juga kelulusan universiti dari Melbourne, Australia, dalam bidang creative arts, majoring in drama and film production, tuan dan puan. Okay, so silakan questions.
Please, anyone.
Soalan pertama.
Maybe you can tell us how you all met and how the relationship developed.
We met, funnily, I was a judge of Miss.
He was judging Miss Universe Malaysia back in 2011, and that's how we met. He was one of the judges. Yeah.
Yes.
And
So we met at I was a judge, but masa tu saya tak kenal Gabby. I didn't know her because she would come in as a contestant, and I was doing the reality show. But my job was only to come in on Friday nights and comment and guide the contestants, and then I go on set. Masa tu saya shooting sebuah film juga masa tu. So I'll spend 1.5 hours kat set, dekat location tu. They will shoot the reality TV show and then I'll go on set. And yang saya tahu, pertama kali saya jumpa dia, saya buat dia nangis. Itu yang dia selalu cakap, you make me cry a lot. Sebab 50% of the contestants pada Miss Universe selalu tahu saya ni agak direct, yang diorang semua selalu menangis selepas saya komen atau beri mereka komen-komen yang agak direct kan. I've always been very fair but honest. And some of the girls, maybe I was a bit hard. And I think I made an impact. I think. Tapi selepas tu I tak berapa kenal. We were not friends. It was just that I knew her as a contestant, and I've always had that barrier, and I always left the set. And only years later we became friends, and we met at an event. And obviously pada masa tu she was obviously in a relationship, and I was also in my relationship. And that's how it started. And then last year we got in contact with each other, and then started to meet, and we became closer friends, and now we're best friends. Yeah, we're best friends. Yeah. 29 January di Singapura. Yeah, this year. Do you want to explain how it went?
All the time.
I always make it a joke. I'm going to
There's two answers here.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
each, yeah?
For me, she's my best friend, and I think hopefully I'm her best friend. We've known each other for many years, we were friends before anything else. Kita kawan. Selalunya orang bila bercinta ke apa, dia orang akan terus nak bercinta je. Kami ambil masa, we took a bit of time for us to get to know each other. I knew her previous of her relationship, what she went through. She knew about a little bit about mine. You know what I mean? And we talked a little bit. So we understood each other's situation, you know what I mean? But I don't think this is planned. It's just, when people say it's destiny, or when you decide something to happen, you can plan, but it just takes you another direction. And I think this has for both of us. We never expected this before when we became friends, But Dani, I think you all know who are married, I think. The feeling and emotion, and I think it's now our time. Mine a little bit late, but I guess this is my time now, and our time.
And for me, I'm very close to my family, huge family person, and getting to know Hans over the years, I saw that about him. For him, it's, of course, career is very important, but it was family first. His parents, of course, his brother, his sisters, his nephews, and I saw that he was a responsible person. Yeah, so that was number one on my list. How he cares for his family shows that if I were to be in his life, that's exactly what I would like in a man. Yeah, and of course he is my best friend as well. He stole that line from me, by the way.
Actually, dia tanya sebenarnya. Gabby tanya saya, she used to tell me the last 2 months, am I your best friend? And I dah tahu I nak lama kat dia, so I cakap, no lah, what are you talking about? I selalu brush it off kan. So, bila jumpa lagi dia cakap, am I your best friend? I said, macam tu je, I tak layan dia. Sebab I tahu bila I nak lamar dia di Singapura, saya akan bagi tahu dia that she is my best friend. So I wanted her to hear that on the day I proposed to her. So I was keeping it from her, simpan banyak. So, itu sebab saya kata saya sebenarnya 2 bulan tu saya menipu banyak.
And I think it's important that we were friends first, and we respect each other a lot more that way. We understand each other a lot more. Yeah, and we're very patient as well with each other.
No choice. I'm joking.
Yeah.
How did you make Hans make you cry? So how did you become close to him later on? Because made you cry in the show, yeah.
He did. He made me cry on the show.
So you're a man who makes you cry, actually.
There's some good and bad to that. I mean, of course, after he made me cry on the show, I wasn't his biggest fan, to be honest.
Most of the pageant girls don't like me.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But I suppose, I mean, when I met him a couple of years after that, it was sort of a thing of the past. And I got to know his family, and he got to know my family. So I just kind of put that behind me, yeah.
Gabriella, you're 28 this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Hans, I think you are 46.
46 this year. 44. Wait, just give me with my year, okay? 46 is 1 year more. So I'm 45 going
Correct,
46.
correct.
Enjoy this next 6 months, you know.
Was the age gap ever an issue for you too?
Honestly, no. Yeah. It's never been a huge issue for us. Yeah, we get along well. I respect him. He respects me. Of course, I can learn a lot from him in terms of being more responsible, being more organized with my life, and generally just being a lot more of a positive person, because that's how Hans is. He's a positive person and he tries to turn every situation that isn't so good into a good one. Yeah.
Know it, it's weird, you know what I mean? Because I've been through a few relationships in my life, you know what I mean? And you always plan in your relationship that one day you're going to look into the future and this is what's going to happen and so on. And I never expected, you know what I mean? Because I think we were friends. Kita kawan, you know what I mean? We really were friends. And even when we're in relationships, there was, you know, if we bump into an event, hi, how you doing? And we talk this stuff like that, and then we'll go off with our lives, you know what I mean? And then recently, I think she was always there for me, supporting me and so on. Selalu sama atau kita discuss pasal benda-benda. And she makes it easy for me. Sebab I ni structure banyak sangat dalam hidup saya. Dia tarik I ke bawah balik. She brings me down back to earth and makes it simple for me in my life. You know what I mean? And that I haven't experienced in a long time. You know what I mean? And I know whatever happens, she'll be next to me. I know even if I'm successful or not, if I am financially stable or not, I know she'll be next to me, you know, because Gabby is actually a very simple person deep down inside, you know what I mean? Walaupun rambut panjang semua jadi, tapi dia actually very, very simple, you know, and she's down to earth. I've seen her speak to people that are high prominent people, and bila dia cakap dengan orang biasa, even my driver, she can bercakap dengan dia, bukan bercakap sebagai driver and boss, it's macam kawan. And I don't see that in today with many people. You know, she can speak to anyone at any time, and she respects everyone around. You know what I mean? And that is attractive to me. That is something that I respect. You know what I mean? And that she shows me sometimes that kadang-kadang kita terlepas pandang orang, and she will point it out. You know, later on, and I appreciate that. You know, and of course, obviously, I love her to death. You know what I mean? And there's no one else going to be in my life. And I only want one person in my life. I don't want confusion in my life. You know, in this life that we have, it can be very, you know, hard sometimes, very susah kadang-kadang kita bekerja, stress, you know. She makes it simple for me, you know what I mean? And I like that. I love that actually in her, that she's able to do that to me, and not many people can. Because not many people can control me because I got my keras kepala, and this one can, yeah.
What about Gabby?
What is it about him? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Did you answer that?
Yeah, I did answer that because he's family person first. He's responsible. He's positive.
Is he romantic?
He's romantic.
The proposal was okay
It
lah.
was a great proposal. He is romantic. Of course, he's romantic, but I'm sure all of you also know he's also very logical. He's very realistic. Maybe because I'm 28, I'm still a very soft. So he sort of has to do that that balance between being a softie and being logical and realistic about life and decisions that you make. Yeah.